Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Boom Broadcasting presents Three from Deep. I'm your host, Jason Colenso. Welcome to the show. How's everybody doing today? We just got done with a nice little dump of snow, so guys, please excuse me. I'm a little exhausted. My back hurts. My front hurts. I had to do a lot of shoveling of some snow here in northern VA, but we're good to go. Happy Monday. Here we are, Martin Luther King Day. So very, very important day. So thank you all very much for joining me. And let's get on with the show. What do we got going on today? Well, we're going to talk about the week that was. Got a few things to discuss that happened last week. We're also going to get into the little bit of the Wemby drama that's going on with his jersey, little jersey swap drama going on. I know a lot of people are talking about that right now. So we're going to dig into that a little bit. And then I got my top 5 NBA moments that I want to review with you guys. And that was pretty tough. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. So I picked my top 5 moments. And then we're going to discuss Monday. Today, Martin Luther King Day. We have a ton of games for today celebrating the life of Martin Luther King, which is very, very deserved. So thank you to the NBA for really focusing on today being as important as it should be. So that's awesome. And we're going to dig into some of those games here. So I just want to take a moment, guys, and thank Boom Broadcasting very much for allowing me to get on here and talk a little trash and get on here and just kind of do my thing here and talk about the NBA, man. I appreciate it. And I want to thank everybody out there for all the love and support that I've been getting. Like, subscribe, guys. Boom Broadcasting Network. Lots of great content. Please get out there. Pass it on to everybody. Share it. Get everybody watching. Get everybody to subscribe. We're getting close to 500 subscribers. I'd like us to hit that number and go way, way beyond. So please like, share, spread the word. Get people out there listening to Boom Broadcasting. Even if you can't stand me, we got a lot of other great guys out there that do some great shows. Well, with Michael Davis, Chris DeLuca, Aaron, and the Gridiron Address. Podcast Mini is going to be back here pretty soon. So we got a lot. If you love wrestling, if you love TV shows, anything, we got everything here for you at Boom. So check us out, please. Like and subscribe. So being that said, take a deep breath. Let's jump into the week that was. We had a fairly interesting week in the NBA here today. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little tongue-tied today. Again, the snow and the shoveling has kind of messed my brain up a little bit here, so bear with me. But we actually had a trade last week, which has been kind of crazy because there's been a lot of trade talking. Not a lot of trade action, but we did have a trade. Suns sent Josh Okogie and 3 second-round picks for the 7-foot center, Nick Richards. That gives the Suns a little bit of an extra rebounder and some rim presence here. So Nick Richards coming over to the Suns. I don't know if that really helps the Suns very much. They haven't been playing very good basketball. You throw another center, yeah, that might help with some rebounds. But I do not see that being a blockbuster trade. It looks like the teams kind of throw second-round picks around like they're a dime a dozen. It's kind of crazy. You see some of these trades that do happen. They throw 2, 3, 4 second-round picks. Guys, they don't really even care about those second-round picks, so it's kind of funny. But we did have a trade. So there's been a lot of talk right now. So I'm hoping this week we can actually get like a big trade, a blockbuster trade. So we really need one. It's been kind of quiet. It's kind of weird. Usually there's some kind of trade drama or something happening. So, but the Suns pulled the trigger on one. It's not the one that we thought. We thought they'd be doing something with Miami, but I guess not. Interesting. So, all right, what else happened this week? A lot of upsets this week and some interesting games. So Monday night, The Lakers, their first game back from all the postponements. Again, love and support to everybody that has everything going on in LA right now in that area. Big prayers for you guys. That is devastating to see on TV. The loss of lives, the loss of homes. That has to hurt. I can't imagine it. Knock on wood. I'm a very lucky individual, and I say my prayers every day for what I have. To stand in front of what used to be your house and look at rubble, I can't imagine what that has to feel like. So, big up, guys. Thoughts and prayers going out to everybody. I hope that they can rebuild and get back to some normalcy over there. But the Lakers did get back to playing some games, and they played the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama dropped 23, 8 rebounds, and they end up beating the Lakers 126-102. It's a good victory for the Spurs. LeBron had 18 and 8. AD had 30 and 13. So they had a great game. It's just they don't have a lot of support on that team right now. They did bounce back Wednesday night and beat the Heat 117-108. So the Lakers did stop that. I believe it was a 3-game skid before all the postponements. So, I understand. Look, a lot going on in LA right now, but the Lakers just need some help. LeBron, he's still doing his. AD can get you 30, but they need some help. And right now, they're not getting a lot of help on that team. So, and then also Monday night, my New York Knicks lost to the up-and-coming Pistons. Them Pistons are playing good basketball. Cade Cunningham drops 33. Beasley dropped 22. Beat the Knicks 124-119. And that was in the Garden. So for Boston, who has been at the bottom of the barrel for a lot of years here in the NBA, they just haven't really done anything. And they are playing good basketball this year. And then to come into New York and beat the New York Knicks. So big ups to the Detroit Pistons for coming in and beating the New York Knicks. I hope Detroit can kind of keep it rolling. I'd love to see them back in the playoffs. NBA basketball is not NBA basketball without the Detroit Pistons in the playoffs, playing like they used to. Miss those teams. So hopefully Cade Cunningham showing why he was a top pick and really proving it this year. So great job there to those Pistons. And then Thursday night, we had the rematch of the Cavs versus Thunder. Cavs won that first one, 129-122. So Cavs took advantage. But OKC bounced back huge. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showing why he is up for MVP. Guys, my MVP watch, my crack production staff with graphics. That's what I can afford right now. But you know what? We do what we do here. Yes, sir. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dropping 40 and 8. OKC went on a 30-2 run starting in the first quarter all the way into the second quarter. They just blew the doors off of the Cavs because they were mad they lost. So another great game between these two teams. Thunder won 134-114. Part 2, Cavs, Thunder. Who knows? This may end up being a preview of the NBA Finals. And I think it would be a great finals, too. I know these aren't the sexiest teams. They're not on the coasts. They're not on I-95. They're not on the California coast. So everybody's going, small market teams. No one's going to watch. Guys, if you watch basketball, these two teams are two of the most exciting teams to watch. If you watch these games, they are fantastic. They are filled with action. You see the athleticism. It would be an unbelievable finals. I think it would be dumbed down because people think that, it's not the Celtics, it's not the Lakers, it's not a high market team, it's not a big market. Nah, man. You guys aren't watching basketball. This would be a hell of a series. And right now, Cleveland still number one. OKC still number one. OKC got them. So if these guys played a 7-game series, it would be a heck of a series battle back and forth between the two. So I'm excited to see where the rest of this season goes. And again, who knows? These two teams might meet up again, and that would be a heck of a series. So Thunder, making noise. And then let's also talk about Friday night. Guys, Jimmy Butler and this Heat drama, which is still dragging out, you would have thought, with the suspension and everything going on, get me out of here. Jimmy Butler wants out. Didn't get to sign his extension at the beginning of the year, so there's some angst. And then now conduct detrimental to the team, 7 games, which is crazy. But Jimmy Butler made his debut in those fresh Miami Vice jerseys, man. I tell you what, I love the New York Knicks. I love our city uniforms, but that Miami Vice Heat jersey is smooth, man. I grew up in the 80s, Miami Vice. I had the white coat. I had the cream color shirt. I was between 10 and 15, during those years where Miami Vice was on. So when I was younger, I get to rock the ice cream shirt. So, but great jerseys. Jimmy Butler comes back from that 7-game suspension, drops 18 in a loss to the Nuggets. Joker, triple-double, 24, 12, and 10. Heat need some help right now. I think that team is hurting. I think this drama is hurting that Heat team, which usually is not like the Heat. They have that Heat culture where they rally with each other. They rally with each other and just exceed expectations. They've always exceeded expectations. As soon as Jimmy Butler got there, that Heat team has always exceeded expectations. Never thought they'd be there, and then all of a sudden they're in the finals. And now that this drama is going on, that Heat team is hurting. Bam gave you 16 and 11. Hero dropped 22. I know Hero's kind of the next guy, the next big star there in Miami, and he is. He's an unbelievable talent. But I think they're missing something. And right now, Jimmy, if you don't want to be there, Miami, if he doesn't want to be there, please find a spot for him. Go get something for him. Go get him a landing spot. Send him to the West. You don't have to play him. I know that sometimes these teams don't like to do trades where they're going to be in the same conference because they're not going to send him to, Boston. They're not going to send him to, New York or the Bucks, where you're going to have to face them, or if you get to the playoffs, you're going to have to face them in the playoffs. So it's probably going to be a West team where they send Jimmy Butler. But you guys need to do it now, because right now that team, that Heat team is hurting, and you can see it by the way they're playing. They're falling in the East here, which I don't like. I used to live in South Florida, and to watch the Heat struggle like this is pretty tough. So let's see what happens. But Jimmy Butler made his debut. There were some cheers and there was some boos, and you're going to handle that. Probably not as much as you think, because I know going to some Heat games myself, not a lot of people show up on time. They get there later in the game, whether it's traffic, etc. The Miami atmosphere there is a little bit different. People love to be kind of late to everything and kind of show up. So it was interesting to see the reception that Jimmy got when he finally hit the court in them smooth jerseys. So we'll see what happens. We'll see where this goes, man. I don't know. We have the trade deadlines coming up. I don't know what the Heat are going to do. Are they going to ride this out and just keep Jimmy the rest of the year and then, and then figure it out in the off season? It's interesting. Very, very interesting. And here we go. Not a lot of trades going on. Not a lot. We've had a lot of drama and a lot of rumors behind closed doors, but no one's pulling triggers here right now. So that's kind of the week that was. Not a crazy weeks. A little bit of drama, but nothing earth shattering right now. But one thing that did happen, we're going to jump right into this here. One thing that did happen this week on Wednesday, a tweet by Mr. Victor Wembanyama with a tear. It looks like on December 27th, Spurs beat the Nets. There was a kid in the stands with a little sign that wanted to do a jersey swap with Victor Wembanyama. And I don't know the kid's name or don't want to know his name. I don't think that's fair. But Victor Wembanyama has been known to kind of be a man of the people. He has a really great reputation where he's friendly, he's accessible, he has been cordial to a lot of fans around the NBA. For somebody as I'm going to say as big as he is, because of course he's 7 foot, whatever. But as far as his presence, as far as his star is very bright. A lot of guys, when they get that bright, they tend to not want to deal with people. But Victor Wembanyama has been very, very cool and pleasant with a lot of fans. So this was a great moment. Called the kid down. Did a jersey swap. I know a lot of you have seen the picture. I will not post the picture again because I don't think that's fair, especially when there's a child involved. But it was an awesome picture. Here's Victor Wembanyama, 7 foot, whatever the heck he is, with this little kid, and he flip-flop jersey. His jersey was bigger than the kid, and then Victor got the kid's jersey, and it was like this little teenager. That was hilarious. But then the drama. It looks like that on Wednesday, Victor saw that jersey swap, the jersey that he swapped, is now up on an auction. Golden's auction. Starting bid, 10 grand. Wednesday, this coming up Wednesday, the 22nd, the auction will start. And Victor Wembanyama posted just a little emoji with a tear, a sadness, that this cool moment that he had with this kid, calling him down from the stands and meeting him and having this little interaction, this cool moment where he did the ultimate jersey swap, ends up being kind of tainted because now they're selling the jersey. Of course, this is not the kid's fault. When you're that young, you have no idea what's going on. So obviously, this has something to do with the parents thinking, what's my son going to do with this jersey? So I don't want to roast anybody because I don't know if there's financial issues involved. Because, if somebody's having hard times, I get it. I understand. But if you're having financial issues, how do you get great seats to an NBA game like that? You also want to think, well, what's my son going to do with his jersey? I can now pay for his college because, now you can turn around and take that jersey and who knows what it's going to go for. I'm sure it's going to be some astronomical number because it is Victor Wembanyama and it is a game-used jersey. And now you have this this drama attached to it too. So I'm sure that thing's going to probably go for 15, 20 grand, maybe a little bit more. I don't think it's going to go much more than 20, 25 grand because that would be crazy. Because Victor really hasn't done anything yet in the NBA. He's doing some great things. He's putting up some fantastic numbers, but he's just not quite there yet. Get to the playoffs and do something, Victor. But I don't know how you guys feel about this. Hit me up. Give me some of your thoughts. Give me some of your perspective. Do you guys think that this is fair or foul? And how is this any different? How is this any different if you catch a foul ball? So you got the Ohtani drama that's going on when somebody caught his 50th home run, trying to sell the thing. I went to think for $1 million or something insane. So if you're in the stands and you catch a ball, it's yours. Now you can turn around and sell it. Isn't that the same thing? You catch a foul ball, or if somebody gives you something and hey, that's great, the moment, you can't sell the moment. The moment's there, but that item can help you out, can make you a little extra money. You turn around and you profit off of it. Is that fair or foul? I personally think it's fair. That's just, it is what it is. If you don't want your stuff sold, then don't give it away. Now, 99.9% of the time, I think fans really appreciate when an athlete gives them something. I see sneakers given away all the time, and wristbands and headbands and all kinds of stuff thrown into the stands. You see a lot of athletes do that, which I think is fantastic. Look, guys, as an athlete, you have to ingratiate yourself with the fans. They pay your salary. They show up to the games and pay your salary and make you famous. So if that means throwing stuff in the stands, giving away shoes, you guys get stuff for free. You get your shoes for free. You get all kinds of stuff. You get your jerseys for free. You know, all these things. You don't have to worry about it. So why not give it away? You're going to make some kid's day 99.9% of the time. You're going to get those outliers that are going to take it. Oh, I'm going to go take it and put it on eBay right now. Yeah, that's going to happen. But don't let that deter you from making an impact in somebody's life. Because, yes, that moment for Victor Wembanyama, that moment may sting a little bit. Yeah, they're going to turn around and sell it. They're going to profit off of it. It stings a little bit. But Victor, do not lose your passion for talking and being nice to the fans. Don't lose that, please. Don't let this one moment ruin your good nature and how you want to connect with the fans. Don't let this ruin that, please. Continue to do what you do. Continue to do swaps. Continue to talk to fans and shake hands and give autographs, because guys, that one moment you're giving somebody a moment, a gift that you have no idea. As a sports fan, I still remember a lot of the times and a lot of the athletes that I've met that I got to shake their hands. I got a lot of athletes behind me here on the walls. I don't look at profiting on it. I look at this as moments in time, and I remember those moments, and they mean a lot to me because I know what it is to be an athlete. I know how much you guys sacrifice every day with family, the hard work that goes into it. I know what it takes to become a star in any of these leagues, especially the NBA. I know what it takes. It's a lot of sacrifice. So to meet somebody and to shake their hand and to say I'm a fan and appreciate what they do, those moments go a long way, and those moments mean a lot to me, and they mean a lot to everybody out there. So Victor Wembanyama, I know this stinks to see the machine at work, but don't lose it, man. Don't lose your passion for people. Don't let this one moment ruin that. So I appreciate you, Victor. Thank you for doing what you did. And keep doing it, buddy. Keep doing it, man. So I appreciate that. So thank you, guys. Take a little time out here real quick. I want to jump in here. I want to go into, this was hard. This is one of my hardest lists I've ever done. My top 5 NBA moments of all time. And there's been a lot of great moments in the NBA. Guys, I am 49 years old, and I've been watching the NBA for a very long time now. And there has been some unbelievable moments, some unbelievable things that I have seen throughout the years. So to pick 5 of them, man, that was difficult. Woo! So real quick here, we're going to jump in. Number 5, Kobe Bryant. January 22nd, 2006. Kobe Bryant drops 81 points against the Toronto Raptors. Nobody has come close since. There's been some 70s, but 81 from Kobe Bryant. So no one has even sniffed near the 100 points that Wilt Chamberlain put up. But Kobe got close. What an unbelievable game. Watched it, highlights, etc. He was on fire, to say the least. Kobe Bryant, what a phenomenal performance. Goes down in history. That 81-point performance from him just solidified his greatness. Unbelievable. So 81 from Kobe Bryant, my 5th top NBA moment I've seen. Number 4, it pains me to say it as a Knicks fan, but 1998 Finals, Michael Jordan versus the Utah Jazz. His final shot in a Bulls jersey to win his 6th NBA championship. That game winner. That is why he is the GOAT, period. No question. That moment there was, as a fan, Stockton and Malone, great duo, wanting them to get that ring, being a Knicks fan, hoping that the Jazz could take down the great Bulls, but Michael Jordan single-handedly just, and that was it. So that was my number 4. My number 3, Vinsanity, 2000 slam dunk contest, because slam dunk contests now are pretty weak, but 2000 Vinsanity, Vince Carter slam dunk contest was off the charts. That just shot him into the stratosphere. What an unbelievable game. That dunk contest, that he put on a show for the ages. So Vinsanity, my 3rd. Number 2, 2016, Game 7. Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Golden State Warriors. LeBron James's block on Iguodala to solidify their championship. To me, that was LeBron James' biggest, best moment. That championship was his. He got that for Cleveland. That was a hell of a win to beat the Golden State Warriors. And that block on Iguodala, everybody just, you couldn't help but comment when you were watching it. Your eyeballs popped out of your head. So unbelievable moment for the city of Cleveland. That is well deserved, and an unbelievable moment for LeBron James that really put him in that rare air where people are saying, well, he's in the GOAT conversation. I don't think so personally, but I know a lot of people do, just because of who he is. So, and my number 1 moment in the NBA of all time, the 1988 slam dunk contest, Michael Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins. That slam dunk contest put Michael Jordan on another stratosphere. Was probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen, to watch these guys battle back and forth. Because this was before and one, and before all YouTube, where you can just watch dunks all day long. You can see this stuff 24/7 now. This was amazing. Guys, if you have not seen it, run it back. 1988 slam dunk contest, Michael Jordan versus Dominique Wilkins. That put the NBA in on another level and just solidified Michael Jordan as not only being the GOAT, but being a showman, and really just was phenomenal. So unbelievable moment. My number 1 NBA moment. So thank you, guys. I appreciate that. If you have one, please share, like, subscribe, throw me a comment, please. And then let's talk about today, Monday, Martin Luther King Day. The NBA has a full slate of games. 12 p.m., same time I drop here, 3 from deep. But we have the Mavs versus Hornets, Pistons at Rockets at 2, Wolves and Grizz at 2:30. Hawks versus the Knicks at 3. Suns versus the Cavs at 3:30. Celtics versus the Warriors at 5. Jazz versus the Pelicans at 8. And then Bulls versus the Clippers at 10:30. So Monday, full slate of games honoring Martin Luther King. Fantastic day. So guys, enjoy the NBA. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Boom Broadcasting. And again, thank you guys. I put some thank yous on my little banner below here. Thank you for Michael Davis, my supporter from Boom Broadcasting, allowing me to do this. And thank you to Drew Code Sports. A lot of his support here has been phenomenal. Guys, go check him out. He's doing some big things on all your podcasts. Where you find those, you can find Drew Code Sports too. So thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Again, send me some comments. Let me know what you guys are thinking, man. I want to know what you're thinking because then I can bring it up on the show the next time. So I appreciate it. We'll see you again Monday, 12 p.m., 3 from Deep. This is your boy, Jason Colenso. Thank you guys very much. Boom Broadcasting Network. Check us out. Like and subscribe. And we out.